So, good morning, everybody. I am Dipanjan Ghosh. In my previous class, already I had discussed the first part of plant growth and development, and today I want to discuss the second part of plant growth and development. That is the process of differentiation, dedifferentiation, and redifferentiation. So, if I make a comparison between differentiation, dedifferentiation, and redifferentiation, then we can easily understand what is the process of differentiation. So yet discuss about that topic. So what is differentiation? So differentiation, I think, differentiation is a qualitative process that we generate different specialized tissue, that we differ that can generate different, say, different tissue, different organ, who are structurally different and as well as they are functionally different. So differentiation is a process by which plant, in case of plant can produce different type of, say, different type of tissue and different organ can generate, and so they will generate a specialized, say, tissue or organ who are structurally different and functionally different. If I explain it in case of plant, uh, then we can easily understand how do the characters and functions of plant cells will differ from each other by the differentiation process. So if we just see different, say, or tissues such as guard cell or trachea or parietal parenchyma or trichrome, so we can easily, if we look forward towards their structural characteristics. So first of all, that is guard cell. So in case of guard cell, we can see that their function is just to the opening of the stomata. Opening of the stomata, that is the regulation of stomata, or stomata opening is actually done by guard cell. Whereas trachea is a one type of specialized tissue we know. If we go to the structure of that trachea, then we see they contain lignin and cellulose to their celluli, and if we see their functions, that is, they give the mechanical support and helps to the water transport. So here we see that that guard cell is one type of cell which we differ from trachea, which we have gained our knowledge to the vascular vascular, basically the transportation system, the conduction system of plant. And if we go to the parietal parenchyma, then we can find that in case of parietal parenchyma, that it is structurally contained enriched by chloroplast, and it basically participates to the photosynthesis. From that three type of cell, we can conclude that we can come to an inference that guard cells will differ from trachea will differ from parietal parenchyma. So they are structurally different as well as they will do the different distinguished functions. So this is the way by which we can explain the differentiation process. That is, differentiation is a process by which different specialized distinguished, say, tissue and organ are generated, and they are structurally different, and they do the functions which will differ from each other. Now I come to the aspect of dedifferentiation. What is dedifferentiation? Dedifferentiation is a process by which that differentiated cell we convert again to the normal cell, and participate in division. Such as, for example, it assumes that meristematic tissue, after going through a division process, they will generate the permanent tissue parenchyma. But when we see the secondary growth, in case of in case of vascular Vandei, then we see that there are very few parenchyma say presents to the intermediate portions. They will use their capability and convert to the meristematic tissue. So sometime whenever there is the necessity, we see that differentiated say uh, again convert to its normalized say, from where it is actually started the differentiation, and it will capable again for its further division process. So whenever the meristematic tissue have converted to permanent tissue, then it has lost its capacity to divide due to due to it convert to the permanent tissue. But whenever it loses its parenchymatous nature and convert to the meristematic tissue again during the secondary growth of vascular Vandei, we see there are very few say. Then they are capable again to divide itself. So this is the differentiation process, where we see the differentiated say we again convert to a normalized say and participate to the division process. And there is another terminology which is very important, that is the redifferentiation process. Redifferentiation, differentiation and then dedifferentiation and then redifferentiation. And so it is a process where we see what have we seen basically. If we go through an example, then we can easily understand it. Suppose it assumes there is a meristematic tissue, and that particular meristematic tissue will go through differentiation process, and after differentiation it will generate the permanent tissue parenchyma, and then it will and then the dedifferentiation process is proceed, so that parenchyma tissue will convert to interfascicular cambium, which is which gain the division capability, and after the redifferentiation process it will generate the secondary xylem and phloem, that is permanent tissue. So here I have mentioned by the dedifferentiation process the tissue have gained its capability to division, but again through dedifferentiation process that dedifferentiated tissue will convert to again permanent tissue, that is the secondary xylem and phloem. So by this process, by this differentiation, dedifferentiation and redifferentiation process, different tissue will do the different functions. Okay, and Pan says we participate in different functions. Thank you.